Hi, everybody. See Omar and Faith, Wanda. Look, I can actually see. How are you guys? Everything good? George, Zach, Cindy, Chelsea. I feel like, remember the old romper room? Miss Marianne. You guys are probably way too young for that. I'm showing my age right now. So look, here we are. We're like 5 days till Christmas. 5 days. Hey, hurry up. Got the magician making me we're going to have mistletoe martinis. Sounds kind of fun. They're, it's got cranberry juice with enough sugar. That'll taste good. And cranberries and some mint. So,
Bridget says, hey.
Hey, Bridget. How are you? So, wow, I can't believe everyone done with their shopping. I think I just got done like last night at midnight. And it's always, I always go, oh no, I'll get what don't worry about it. Don't give me a list. You go, what do you get for a 9-year-old? And what do you get for a 12-year-old? What do you get a guy that has everything except a zip code? What do you do? What do you do for that? Hi, Leah. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. Hi, Christy. Hi, honey. Hi, Dan Escamilla. I know you're trying to stealth in here, but look, Angie remembers Romper Room. I love you, Angie. I love you very much. I don't feel so old now. That was my daughter that just stealthed by. She's all trying to be shifty. So this year, wow, this year, good, challenging, okay, challenging again. I don't know. I just really can't get to 2020 fast enough. It's, first Christmas without her. I was thinking today back when, I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. It was like, I think it was like 2000. I want to say it was like 2017. She called me about, Beth called me about 3 weeks before Christmas itself. And she says, I want you and David to come over for Christmas. And I go, well, her house is always like so full of life, had lots of moving parts, animals and, kids and relatives and stuff. And I said, well, I'll think about it. She goes, no, you're not going to think about it. You're getting on a plane. You're coming here and you're bringing David. And I go, well, she goes, no, I don't think that you heard me. You're coming here for Christmas. I said, okay, then I guess we're coming for Christmas. And it actually was really fun. She loved Christmas. I mean, she loved everything from like pretty much like her birthday forward. She loved it so much. I mean, and it was a production. Let me tell you, they had this one room that was probably, I was trying to guess the size of it today. I'd probably say it was probably about 50 feet long. It was like right off the kitchen. And then it went into like a dining room and a family room. It was beautiful. That was a part that looked out over, the ocean in Hawaii Kai. And she had tables, like literal, like those 9-foot, tables. And she had like 5 of them all set up with all the presents, just so she'd go out and shop and she'd pile them on the table. And then whoever was there had to wrap them, and we would, wrap 5 and then someone else would wrap 5. And I mean, it was a massive production. It was something else. Oh, look at this. Thank you. Come. what can I say? You don't want to say hi to these people?
What up?
That's all you get. That's like it, right? You don't want to say hi? Tell them you.
Hello, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
What was your favorite Christmas? Do you remember when we went over to see the Chapmans for Christmas?
Yeah, that was good.
So Beth takes David out shopping because David and I made a deal on the plane when we went over. We said, well, listen, we're going to spend all this money to fly over to Honolulu. Let's just, we've been together a long time. So it's like the stuff that I want, I'll just go buy. I just put it on his credit card and then write a note saying it came from him, and it works really well. But she goes, no, you're not doing that. You better buy her something for Christmas. she got him. She got him to spend like $2,000 on like 2 things. It was funny. I still have them too. It was pretty funny. Tammy says, you've been to Canyon Ranch with Dream Street for sick kids. Oh, that's great. That's great. Anna, I doubt anybody could say, oh my God, you say no to Beth. Are you kidding me? You could say it. And then, and if I really dug in and I really didn't want to do it, she'd let me go. She'd let me off the hook. It's just hard to say no to her, because she really didn't ask, well, no, I was going to say she didn't ask for a lot of stuff, but she actually did. But, yeah, if she asked you, it was important to her. And, oh my God, it was funny. We were, it was me, Karen, and Dog, and all the kids, and Travis, and everybody. And we were cooking like Christmas dinner. And this girl, honest to God, she had more items in her kitchen. It looked like Bed Bath and Beyond barfed in her entire kitchen. She had every gizmo, every gadget, 9 crock pots. Like, who needs 9 crock pots? Anyway, she did. But go to get a mixer to mix the potatoes, and there's no mixer. I'm like, with a fork. And I said, where's your mixer? She says, I don't have a mixer. Guess what she got from Auntie Rainey? Yeah, a dang mixer. So the next time we did that, we had a mixer and not a fork. Crazy lunatic. I'll tell you, those are some fun memories. She really loved that time of the year. I mean, she was so thoughtful. Like, she really didn't get any lists from anybody. She just bought them the things that she wanted. I mean, she knew each kid what they would like, what they wanted, and that kind of stuff. And I mean, it was a production. And even down to everything, like, Christmas Eve, she would do prime rib with every, have it. I mean, it was just top notch. Everything had so many touches on it. Every bulb that was on the tree had a meaning. It was, this one came from that year, and this one came from this year. And, she probably had like 6 or 7 trees, and depending on what, whatever mood she was in for that year, that was the tree that came out, that one, and then all the bulbs that matched it and everything. But I mean, she really did love this time of the year. And, I miss that part. I mean, she really did enjoy it, and it showed. It really showed. Veronica asked me how I am. I'm actually doing well. I mean, today's been a little tough, kind of up, kind of down. I know we're 5 days, to Christmas, and some days it's hard for me to kind of, do it. I have the tree up behind me, but I didn't put a whole lot of effort in it. Thank God the lights are already attached to the dang tree, because I plugged it in. That was as far as I could go. Oh, I know, right? That was Beth. Tell Dog Merry Christmas for me. Well, Dog's in Colorado, but you guys can tell him anything that you want. You can post it on his page, and, him and I talk. We don't talk every day, but, we talk frequent enough. But if I had the list of, people to tell him who said what, I'm just too old for that. I can't remember that, but you guys can totally tell him. Merry Christmas from North Carolina. I love North Carolina. Oh, my tree looks gorgeous. Thank you, honey. Thank you. That's, yeah, David was conveniently out of town. I just want to tell you guys, he was conveniently out of town when I had to put that up. So it's a 9-foot tree. I'm 5'7", so it's a little bit of a challenge. Yeah. Are you gonna come over and say hi again? They're asking for you, honey. Come over with your drink. God, I always have to drag him to places he don't want to go. What is up with that? Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you for happy birthday.
I got my
So
vodka cranberry.
they can see your chin. That's it.
Oh, and I'm playing my toy lights. Yeah.
My God. Oh, have you wondered how he's not been hit by a car yet? I do. There are some moments I really, really, really do. Well,
you want me hit by a car?
No, I didn't say I wanted you to, but if the life insurance policy is high enough, I don't know. I may take you for a walk. Who knows?
Wow.
That's love, right?
Bullshit.
Oh, all right, you guys. Well, let's do this. Oh, Pamela, I know that you're saying that your kid disowned you over a lie plus no money, but listen, you know, I get that a lot. A lot of people make a lot of comments about, you know, being alone for Christmas or not having, you know, money for Christmas. I just want to tell you, I went through many years where I really literally had nothing. I mean, nothing. And I worked 2 jobs. I raised 2 kids. You know, I had, you know, David and I were just newly married. And, you know, we struggled. I mean, struggled. Like we would go down to the ATM to check and see if there was $40. And God, if there was $40 in there, I was in heaven, you know, as long as our stuff got paid and all that. But, you know, over the years, I've really learned that it's really not about that at all. It's not. If you asked my kids today what their best memory was, they'll always tell you, Mama, it was the time you did, or the time we did. It was, and the word time is in there. It was never, if you asked them when I got them 5 years ago for Christmas, they couldn't tell you. And that's how, and I know that we want to give our kids everything, especially stuff that we didn't have or whatever. And that's the beauty of sharing it when you do have it. But I've always known that my life has never been, it's never like, oh my God, I made it. Now I don't ever have to worry about anything. It's never been that way ever for me. And I just embrace that. It's just the way it is. You know, there's good years and there's lean years, and, you know, there's years that are more challenging than other years, especially emotionally, you know, where we lose people. And, you know, they would want us to just continue on, and you have to continue on. You know, it's like our job to make that, you know, fun and loving for everyone that's around us. It's literally spending time. Time is the only non-renewable resource that we have. It's it, time. You can't wind the clock back. You know, you got to make, you know, what you say is important, and how you are with people is important. And just be kind. Just being kind to a stranger, someone you love. I don't have any, you know, major words of wisdom for, you know, anyone else that like struggles with. I get messages from, you know, women whose children have, you know, either, you know, are not talking to them or don't want to come around or any of that. And, you know, some of my best memories of my dad were, my dad passed away 5 years ago. And that was hard. I was a daddy's little girl. I was the only daughter. And I used to tell him I was his favorite daughter only because the competition wasn't stiff. So, but I remember my dad would just let me be, because, you know, I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but I probably wasn't like the easiest child to raise. And he would just give, he would let me come to him, and he never would like, he'd be a little judgy or whatever. I remember the first time I got a tattoo. Oh my God. You would have thought I'd joined a brothel or something, but he just, what is that on your, oh my God, I can't believe you did it. It was hilarious. But there were a lot of things that I did that he would say to me, I wish you wouldn't do that, but loved me even when I did. And he loved me enough to let me make all the mistakes that I need to make. And I made a lot. I made a lot of mistakes, and I made a lot of good choices. And all of it is just learning. And our job, I think, as parents is to just be there when they need us. And the hardest transition for me was when my oldest moved out of the house, and she was 20 and I didn't want her to go. And I walked by her bedroom for 2 weeks and I couldn't even walk through the threshold of the door. I just would cry. And it was very, very hard. And I remember that transition with the oldest one. With the youngest one, she's still living with me, so I'm good. She's still here.
I'm a full-time college student. Thank you so very much. Wow.
What happened? I don't know. It's my little millennial. Well, let's do this. I have a holiday wish for you guys. And then I have, we'll do a holiday toast. But look at this very nice little cocktail. Look at, he did that. Isn't that great? This is called a mistletoe martini. Look, it matches my tree. Oh my God, and my shirt. Look, I came all decked out, right? You'd think I planned all this stuff. Here's your holiday wish. May you never forget what is worth remembering. And may you never remember what is worth forgetting. Isn't that a great wish? I think that is applicable, especially some things this year. So here's our toast. Oh, well, my dogs are eating the Christmas stockings. What's a Christmas without that, right? Jelly Bean was eating Frankie's Christmas stocking, and oh God, welcome to the circus. Here's the toast. Blessed is the season which engages the entire world in a conspiracy of love. I love that, right? Cheers. Cheers, cheers. Happy holidays. Oh my God. Are you trying to kill me?
I followed the
guy's trying to kill me. God, what's wrong with you? Check my life insurance policy. Stat.
Oh my God. It's not that bad. But I'm just kidding. Now it's just cranberry juice.
Help me get through the year. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you guys a lot. Have a great holiday. I know Hanukkah starts Sunday and Christmas on Wednesday. New Year's right after that. Can't hardly wait. 2020. Let's have it. This next year coming up, got lots to look forward to. And even if we don't think we do, we actually do, because it changes just like that.
And may all the criminals go home to their family's house for Christmas, so we know where to find you.
That's right. Now, why did he announce that? Can I tell you what he was doing on Thanksgiving while I was making a turkey? Yeah. He was out bounty hunting, because guess who's at Grandma's house? Yes, that guy. All right. I love you guys. Have a fantastic night. Okay. And I'll talk to you soon. Merry Christmas.